Blaze Slayer makes a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. I make anywhere from 50 to 70 mil an hour doing Blaze. Duplex books go hard. Now, it is a little RNG dependent, but most drops from Blaze make a lot of money. Low-class Archfiend dice, power crystals, mana disintegrators, duplex is where you're going to make the majority of your money, and some high-class Archfiend dice are where the big bucks are. So what's the best way to do Blaze? Well, today I'm going to showcase how I get 68 second bosses with tier 2 daggers. Now, I put a lot of money into this setup. You don't need to put as much money into this setup, but you can if you would really like to. A long time ago, I decided to buy Godroll Crimson Armor, which looks pretty sexy if I do say myself, even if I'm not using a chestplate. I decided to buy it for Blaze. So in honor of Deathstreak's video, where he showcased his fully extremely max Crimson set, I'm going to be building a Crimson set for Blaze Slayer. Now, not going to be, oh god tier max endgame like his. That'd be too expensive. But I am going to do my best effort into making it infernal, all the majority of enchants I need. I'm not going G7, P7, possibly strong mana 9 or 10 depending on how many strong manas I'm gonna get, but I've already started working towards that goal. So if you look at my Crimson set, I just bought these boots the other day, 235 mil. I thought that was pretty good. These legs I bought a long time ago for I don't remember how much, and I actually dropped this helmet. I don't have a chest plate because I don't think I can do Blaze without a Sorrow piece, so I figured that a Sorrow chest plate would be just fine and would suffice. But what I'm going to go for is Magic Find 8, Veteran 8 on every piece, including equipment. But equipment will be full Vanquish set, not Magic Find, Vitality 8, Veteran 8, and I think that'll be good enough for me. I will try to get strong mana at least 8 on every piece. I don't even know if we're going to be using the helmet because I'm pretty sure Warden is better for this anyway, so maybe we won't even be building the helmet. But I am in the process of buying Jaspers for all three. 3 of them are already filled, 30 mil per. I know it's expensive, I just had to get over it and actually do it. But yeah, so I have a bunch of attribute shards, attribute shards and attributes saved up, so a ton of veteran stuff, ton of Magic Find stuff, so I should be able to get those boots up. Hopefully to 8-8. If I can't, I'll be buying it. What I'm not going to buy is I'm not going to buy Essence. So I'm also going to be doing a bunch of Kudra runs until I can get Infernal every piece. Maybe I'll start starring the Infernal. I'm pretty sure at that point it becomes super expensive. And so I might not finish starring it until I go for 5k Kudra collection. But as of right now, I want to get the legs to Infernal, the boots to Infernal. I don't know whether or not I build the helmet is based on whether or not I'm going to use Warden helmet or not, because the only other thing this thing is useful for is ghost grinding, which don't get me wrong, ghost grinding right now I'm pretty sure is pretty profitable. But I still have to debate that, and I still have to figure out, I'm going to buy everything I need first, and if I have money left over, I'll buy the chestplate. But I'm at 560 mil right now, so I might have to make some money. Doing those Kudra runs should make me a lot of money, and especially if I end up dropping a Godroll piece or a Fatal Tempo, which will be really sick while I'm going for Essence, and then I'll be able to pour that back into the set. But from my calculations, in terms of what I need, in terms of equipment, I need about a bill. So I'll have to do some money grinding and figure all that out. Get tier 3 daggers. The reason why? They're kind of expensive, like really expensive, like a bill just to craft, and then I have to put tier 7s and Chimera and all that stuff on. I didn't want to do that, especially not in Soulbound daggers. I wanted to get someone to loan me tier 3 daggers, but the issue with that is they're all Soulbound. But I'm still able to do bosses, I'm still able to do 68 second bosses, which is the fastest I've ever seen someone do with tier 2 daggers. I know you can get like 45 second bosses if you have tier 3, which would speed it up, but I'm still pretty efficient. My setup is nowhere near max. It's also not insanely cheap. You can definitely min-max it in terms of making it a lot cheaper and still able to do it, especially if you use Sorrow legs instead of Crimson legs. But in my opinion, this shreds Blaze bosses. So let's get into it. Let's look at my setup. To spawn, I'm using a Frost Wisp because of the 40% combat wisdom perk. On boss spawn, I'm using a G-Drag with Shelmet as to not take knockback. I'm using an Ancient Warden helmet, pretty well built. I'm using a Sorrow chestplate with a perfect Jasper and Renowned on it. Fiery 5-star Crimson legs with Magic Vine Vet, same with the boots. And I have full Veteran Vitality Vanquisher set as to get the full set bonus. And I have Vet 10, Vitality 10 Glowstone Gauntlet, which you can build, which you can actually make money off of. Let me know if you guys want to know how. As well as tier 2 daggers with perfect opals, swarm, and some tier 6s on them, a couple smoldering books. I'm using a claymore to help spawn. I'm using reheated gummies, gyro, wither cloak, plasma, hype for healing in very rare cases, but you actually do not need a hype for blaze, which is super cool. So how do you do the boss? Sorry for interrupting the video, but I just wanted to let you know that we are going for 30k subscribers and the YouTube rank, and for every new subscriber up until 30k, I'll be placing another piece of TNT on my island. This is about 750 pieces of TNT at 30k. We'll be blowing it all up. Make sure to subscribe to that, and I also stream at twitch.tv/Yadi. Drop me a follow on there, and let's get back to the video. So first, you're gonna eat your reheated gummy, then you're going to go to this spot in the caves. A lot of people like to use this. I like to use the middle pillar, and there are a lot of blazes here, which is very nice. I personally, what I do, because I don't like having the millennia old blaze ashes fill up my inventory, is I will take this and I will drag him all the way over here, and he won't spawn back unless somebody kills him, which during Aatrox sometimes that's bound to happen. It takes about 44 to 42 kills to spawn, depending on whether or not you have a gummy, champion 10, veteran equipment, veteran on your crimson. Most of the time the spawn time is about 70 to 80 seconds depending on your mini boss luck. Place a plasma, swap to my other dagger, and I'll start grinding the boss down. And my dagger is glitched out. When it goes into demon phase, I come up here, I wait for spirit to come to me first. As soon as this demon phase ends, I place a plasma, and boss comes right to me. Swap to your Wither Cloak Sword right before Pillar goes off. Swap back to Ashen, and you start on Hypixel. Obviously, lag is going to vary your times. That should one-tap Typheus. As soon as you kill that, you swap to Gyro, so you get added defense, added true defense. And it should kill him towards the end of your Ashen phase. And look at that, we dropped Duplex. Booyah. That was actually Duplex off of a meter, so it wasn't luck, but there you have it. The reason why you swap to Gyro is because Gyro turns regular defense into true defense, so you shouldn't take basically any damage from the boss's true damage. I thought this was patched recently, but then I tried it and it still worked, so that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.